And that was 10 hours of harpooning, which is really sad just because I didn't get the ghost whale that I really wanted. But you know me, I will 100% not surrender to this and I will continue on trying to catch it. This is the small spot that you need to catch the ghost whale, the rarest harpoon fish in the game. I might be wrong with that title, but it sounds good and it's 100 mil worth. And in 10 hours, I didn't catch a single one. It's right here if you need a reference. I will link a very valuable link in the description. It's for fishing, so you can have it. So yeah, yesterday I did 5 hours on stream. As you can see, 1 hour left. Those are ones from yesterday. The fresh ones are just caught for the last 5 hours. And I only caught myself the Black Spotted Dolphin, which is only 10 million, which is one of the legendaries that you can catch in this spot. How do you know if you're in the right spot? Well, the only way is basically catching and comparing the golden fishies and also the blue fishes, and you just need to catch it and you're good. So what kind of tools do you need to have for harpooning? Well, first of all, you need a cog boat. Definitely would not recommend a fishing boat just because, well, fishing boats are way too slow. Cog boats are, you can't even compare it to a fishing boat. So definitely have a cog boat. Although they haven't updated on the harpoon that you can actually use a cog boat, because this is a small indie company and they really don't know that harpooning exists in this game. So how much did I earn in the 10 hours in total? Technically, I should have done it in a row just because now the fish value is way too low to have any kind of profit just because of the cooldown. So I technically should have, after the 5-hour stream yesterday, I should have went and sold it, but I really didn't want to go to Valencia in the middle of it was not a possibility. So the main question is, how much with the highest bracket for harpooning, which is 1,200, I actually reached the Guru 10 fishing, which is pretty nice. The XP is still hot spotting, as you can't even compare it to that. How much money did I earn? Well, the money is so bad that I'm embarrassed to tell you guys. Let's give it a good comparison, like best case scenario. Somehow you manage to sell all these fishes for 500,000 each, right? Let's just say that with the buff and with all the imajiggies. So I got in total 12 lines of 7, 4 plus 4, 88. So 78, let's say 80 million pure silver. And then on top of this, it's gonna be another couple of 2 mil if I remember correctly, right? No. And then on top of it, another pure. Wait. This is actually, oh my god, it actually has I can't keep it. It has actually a timer. Wow. I guess that's a little bit more money then. 80 million from that plus 10 million, pretty much quadruple it. So let's say 120 million. So I earned in those 10 hours, or technically 11 hours, because I'm gonna have to now travel to the place, back and forth technically. And that would be, let's say, 11 hours. Let's just call it a solid 10 million or 11 million if you're unlucky to catch the 100 million fish. So this is the situation currently with the highest harpooning situation. But I should be fair, and I would definitely recommend not catching the ghost whale, which is the rarest fish, and going for the requiem sharks, because requiem sharks is far much easier to catch them, and they are 75 million, and my average is like every 2 hours one, so it's still bad comparably to pretty much everything in the game. But I would recommend, if you are gonna harpoon, definitely go to the requiem shark and fish those. So PA, I know you're not listening. Kakao Games, I know you're not listening, but I'm just basically announcing, yo, harpooning is still a thing in this game for y'all. And I'll leave even a link to my previous stream, so if anyone interested in like the harpooning mini game or gameplay, it's nothing interesting. It's has a lot of issues due to desyncing and the animation not actually correlating to the reload speed. The mini game is the same thing as for the green one or the legendary, so you can't really get hyped around it. The killer whale, or imagine that, this is the more like the kind of disappointing thing. You harpoon for such a long time and you get a hammer whale, and it costs as much as a grunt, a little bit more, or a little bit more than a grunt that you can catch from just Velia or any hotspot in the game with a fishing rod. So why did you upgrade the fishing like a year or a couple of years ago and left the harpoon on in the same position as the fishes? That would be my question, but you're not listening, so I'm technically just talking to myself. I'm just venting right now. But yeah, now I'm gonna go to Valencia to get the double desert buff. If you don't know, I made a fishing guide. It's pretty much the same thing, and I'm gonna trade in the fishes. I'm probably gonna keep the dolphin. Actually, I'm not gonna even trade it. I just want to have it as my inventory as a legendary that I caught because I'm proud of it. It took me a long time to catch it, and yeah, the next objective is probably gonna be trying to catch myself the ghost whale, the 100 million. I think the average was at the highest bracket, which is +3, which is still, we kind of really don't know what that means, right? Every other like resource has percentages, so you know the chances. It's very sophisticated. But in harpooning, we have at 1,200 bracket, it's +3. What is +3? What does it mean? Well, it's +3. You know, it's +2, +1. You just add the number to the... But yeah, I need to craft another cockboat because this one is running low on the durability. I just really want them to give us more fishing content because I love this part of the game where you can just go with your bros or with your girls into the ocean, spend time together, talk, listen to music, relax, and just fish all day long for minimal loot. I'm not even asking for like, if you're just I'm not gonna give you even an idea, but if you think that adding extra numbers to a harpoon fish will fix this, this is not what I'm asking. I'm asking actually do something that would... Why am I even sound silly that I would expect them to change this, but I'm passionate about this subject, and you know that I'm not lying because I literally talked this about like way too much, and I should probably move along to another subject, but I had this, I already talked about this a couple of videos ago, so sorry for being repetitive, but imagine if you could combine the legendary fish or the golden fish that you catch. They are rare, so you would have to catch them, and you could like use your, I don't know, butcher knife and then chop it up in a bucket that you could create, and then you would create shark bait or a different kind of bait, and then you would pour it in Margoria or Ross Sea or somewhere in the ocean, and then there would be like a swirl, like a hotspot for harpooning. So you can meet up with your friends and fish harpoon in a circle of fishing boats. That would be fun, like a group content. It wouldn't be OP. It would have a timer of like, I don't know, the expiration date. The fresher the bait is, the better the fish. I don't know. It could last only 10 minutes. That's what she said, but you know what I mean. I'm just giving you some ideas, or just, you know, you could just copy paste Arcade fishing. That's also good. Or Warframes fishing, or just you know, where I'm just asking for fishing. I know you're busy with Odetilia or Dodelita or whatever the new region is called, but this is gonna be an interesting video. This is literally me ranting while I'm sailing on my boat. I should just put Lonely Island, I'm on a boat, in the background, but that would be copyrighted, right? I also will need to craft another cogboat because as you can see, it's gonna die. And I don't think you can repair the cogboat, if I remember correctly, because I never used it, so I would assume so. This was it. 10 hours of harpooning at the highest bracket with my Pen Manos fishing clothes. Such a rare place trying to catch the ghost whale. I couldn't do it, but I will do it, I promise. It's a small little goal that I shouldn't go for, but it seems fun. It's not profitable. Thank you very much for watching. This was a really random video, And the horsey is now 43 fail stacks, but the horsey is not going still. I'm still pre-ordering the costumes, and I'm just kinda like wanna go and fish, you know? Not to like remember at all the land content that that spoiled me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, enjoy your day. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. I'm now gonna go ahead and sell the fishies and maybe go make some coffee and relax. This guy's fishing. Oh, dude, nice part. You can't fish on that boat with my harpoon. Oh boy.